Hey traders, how you doing? I'm Trader Dara, and in this video we're going to do a couple of trade recaps of the trade I've taken this week. So with no further ado, let's head into the video. This was the first trade I took this week, and that was on Tuesday. I had a couple of trades before that, but I didn't get all confirmation, so I didn't take them. So this was actually the first official trade of this week. And as you can see, it was also called in Trader Dara Signals. So make sure you join the group. The link will be in this video description or in my bio. And this was a sell trade from EU, right, on Tuesday, as you can see. Now the next trade we took was today, being Thursday. As we can see, today is Thursday. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So that was a buy on EU. So I actually downsized my position because I was thinking price would make deeper retracement. As you can see, I had 2 lots and 1 lot lower, but price did not make any retracement. This was during the high impact news by New York time, and it didn't make a deep retracement, so we didn't get to be triggered on all of my trades, just only the small entry. So this was mostly what happened on the buy trade. It was pissing me off because you can see it's just $30. Yeah, would have made way more than that if I didn't downsize my trade. But anyways, it was a learning experience. Okay. With that said, let's go into the trades on the chart and let me show you guys the thought process to why I took these setups and how you will be able to analyze the market for yourself and take them as well. So we'll just go into trading view, and the very first trade was actually in this level where I took the first sell. And what made me take this trade was coming from the 4-hour time frame. Right, for the sell, I actually got to see we came into a key level being this rejection area, yeah. And when we got in there, let me change this. We got into this key level, we rejected. You see this 4-hour rejection candle, very, very important. That made me know that, okay, if price was to pull back into this rejection area and then we get a confirmation on the 1-hour time frame, right, being another rejection on the 1-hour time frame, that already tells me we're more likely to sell, right? So that was all I had to do. I had to go on the 1-hour time frame and wait for a rejection closure. So this was 6 a.m. on the dot. As soon as we came into this level, right, so the first thing that happened there was price actually gave some form of engulfing, but this was really down below, and I actually did a refinement of the zone all the way to here, and all I did was to wait for a rejection closure. So as soon as I saw this, that was the trade, guys. It was just enter, yeah, and then the stop loss was 16 pips, about 16 to 15 pips, right, to ensure the highs were covered, because I don't want to be taken out unnecessarily. So the highs were covered, and the rest was just to target the next liquidity area or the next key level, which was just this area, yeah. So is the market moving from one key level to the next key level, and that was the trade, guys. So that was the sell trade, being the first one. And then the second one being today's buy on EU. Here was the thought process to it. So it actually came from the weekly, and there was a key zone the weekly came into. So let me just show you guys. This was a rejection level on the weekly time frame, right? So you can see it's been bouncing around the 50% all this while, right? You can see the first bounce, it's just been bouncing around the 50% level. So with that information, I came down to the 4-hour and wanted to see a sweep of the previous 4-hour low. As we can see this low right here, I wanted to see a sweep of it. So as soon as price gave us a sweep of that low right here, right, this was the sweep. I was like, okay, and there have been no body break of this 50% so far, always rejection. So that gave me a clue that although the market has been trying to push downwards, it's unable to break this level with the body, and it's just been rejecting. So at that point, I had a confirmation to look for a buy, and all I had to do was to wait for price to actually show us that there's buyers in that direction, and which it did. So, but one thing that kept me on the edge with this trade was this high. I'll show you real quick, right? So all those buy candles actually gave the confirmation for the buy trade. So actually sent out the trade level right here. So that was this level. That was this buy level. But based off of price did not close this high with the body, right? That was what made me split my buy trades, right? And told folks to close out. So this was the trade bias, right? SL to cover the low. Always cover your lows, guys. Place your SL where SL should be. Then the TP1 was somewhat there, and that was just the trade, guys. TP2 was high up, yeah. I don't know, I like straight lines. Probably my OCD kicking in. And somewhat here was TP1, right? So these were the two trades taken this week. And it was based off of the weekly sweep, right? We had the 50% being respected, as we can see right here. 50% got respected, 50% of the weekly zone got respected. We waited for the sweep, right? On getting the sweep, we had to wait for rejections, right? Being the candle respecting that zone, showing that there's buy side orders. So when the market dipped, we just knew that okay, this was a good entry area and hold for the buys. So guys, that was all the analysis I used in getting into the trades. So do well to subscribe, follow the channel, and drop any questions you have on how I trade. I'll do well to go through the comments and answer them. Also, in case you want to learn how to trade, you can reach out to me on my WhatsApp, and my team would definitely put you through on our private mentorship. Have a wonderful trading week and a weekend. I'm Trader Dara. Take care.